And I would argue that that's true of the original Giana Sisters as well. Even though it is a ripoff of Super Mario Brothers, we need to go back this way, don't we? Yes. Because even Super Mario Brothers is just a few simple gameplay rules which they built a really large and compelling game out of. And Giana Sisters is the same way. And then Twisted Dreams even more so, because this game kind of... Ooh, I almost died right there because I didn't see that last few tiles were invisible. I'm sorry, I mispronounced that. Invisible. Aha, I found the thing. There is some confusion. Oh, 5 stars, nice. There's some confusion as to who the Giana Sisters actually are, because if you played this game, you'd think, oh, there's 2 sisters, Punky and Cutie, and you switch back and forth between them, right? But that's actually not the case. What the idea here is that these 2 Ahem Ahem sisters are in fact the same girl, and you're switching back and forth between 2 versions of her personality. The other Giana sister is the green-haired girl we saw in the first... Man! That guy, though, he was sneaky. In the first level, we saw the green-haired girl get eaten by the giant dragon, whose name is the Gurglewalkie. She is the other Giana sister. On the main menu for the game, you can see 2 girls just kind of hanging out playing with their phones, and that those are the 2 Giana sisters. One is the... I don't know what her hair color is supposed to be. Either blonde or red, one of the 2, I'm sure. But the other one has green hair, and she's the one that we have to rescue. The 2 Giana sisters that we're using in this game are actually 2 versions of the same sister. Like her 2 personalities. Neither one dominant over the other. Although in the Steam re-release of Giana Sisters 2D, one is dominant over the other, because the yellow sister, the cutie sister, is much weaker than the punky sister, because the punky sister can throw fireballs, and she can break blocks, and, I see. Boom! We're up. We got it. But yeah, that's kind of confusing. I'm not sure why they did that. The game doesn't really need, like, the whole save the princess aspect to it. I mean, the game doesn't need a story at all, to be honest. You could have just loaded me into a level and I'd have been fine. Question mark? Oh, it looks like there's something I can break up there. Let's wait for this. Let's wait for this man to come back. He will respawn in a few seconds. Or maybe he won't. Never mind, we're out of here. I thought he would respawn, but he would not. He was a liar and a fake. What happened there? Oh, that's it. This is just a dead end then. Just some gems. Where's my platform at? Yeah, let's go up, get these gems. See, I'm not sure why they did that in that confusing way. Why the Giana sisters are not actually the sisters, you know? Well, I guess I'm not coming out that way, that's for sure. There's a gate there. So you see what I mean by these levels getting confusing and very complicated to explore. Because the graphics are so detailed, it can be difficult to tell where the secret passages are and whatnot, which I guess is... I didn't want to do that. Oh, we salvaged it though. Which I guess is the idea. It makes the levels a little more fun to explore in some cases, but more frustrating to explore in others. So, in Cutie's level, these guys are fish that jump out of the water. In Punky's level, they are turtles that can be dashed off of. Why did I just run off the level there? I'm not getting stars for this level, that's for sure. I keep pushing the wrong button. I want dash. There we go. And now I want... That's the stuff right there. Hooray! But we threw away all our lives in that one spot. Go away. Oh, they kill themselves, that's right. So some of the monsters change between Punky and Cutie's levels too, and knowing the difference between the monsters, didn't even see that guy. Blended right into the background there. Did not see him until it was too late. Just knowing that with the monsters, how they change and how their behavior changes. Those birdmen down there, the fat bird guys, they don't change. In Cutie's level, they are little demon guys, and in Punky's level, they are birdmen's. But their actual behavior is the same. We need to bring that down. There we go. I'm not sure what else we need to do here. But these skeletons that throw bones, in Punky's level, they are knights in armor that charge you. And are more difficult to see, in my opinion, than the skeletons. Go figure. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to go up here. Got it. Got it. So the fish and the turtles are just another aspect of that. Just another... You have to know the behavior of the various enemies in the game if you want to succeed. Because if you get confused about which world you're in, you can make things much more difficult on yourself. I want to go up here, I think. But I can't get any higher than this. I will solve this puzzle, don't you worry. Oh, you know what? I can just Punky on up here. Hooah! No, I can't. Yes, I can. Just barely. Arrow's pointing that way, so I'm gonna go this way. I bet there's secrets. No, it's an exit to another secret. But we know that this platform goes up, so why not? Okay. So we're gonna have to push a box and then use the box to jump up, get some extra height. Then there's the box right there, go figure. Oh, I found a secret room. I almost got Spikey up there. There we go. That's what we want. Just a nice relaxing little circle of gems here. There's a Birdman flying out there. You know what? More power to you, Birdman. God bless. Oh, hello. Oh, I see your game, Sir Knightlington. No, no, no. Let's wait for that to go all the way down. There we go. Okay, we're good now. Who else is up here? That fool. Nope. Okay. Don't want to duck under these, I guess? I hope there's enough space to duck under these. Oh, well, you know what? Those 3 gems were worth it. It's always the right idea to trade your life for 3 tiny gems, guys. Remember that. It's true in life as it is in Giana Sisters. If you ever see 3 gems on the ground and you want to pick them up, but you're like, you know what? I would have to literally kill myself to pick up those gems. It's the correct thing to do. In every case. How do you think I paid for Peanut's wedding ring, you know? The guy was like, I'll sell you the wedding ring, but only if you go for a bath in this poison swamp. I don't think there's anything over there. Even if there is, I mean, we're not getting 5 stars in this level anyway. We got the 3 stars, though. Oh, it gave me 4 stars. It gave me 2 for lives, even though I died 6 times. Maybe you can die more than 5 times. I don't know. So here's the first boss level. And maybe we'll earn some stars back. Wouldn't that be nice? So there are bosses in this game, and you do have to fight your way through really long levels first. And you can see the levels are already starting to get kind of tricksy. We're already into the point of the game where we're going to start having difficulty just clearing levels. I guess this is what passes for a minecart in Twisted Dreams. It also can be difficult to tell sometimes which platforms you can jump up to from below and which ones you cannot. These need to be solid, yes. Let's go up this way. Okay. We'll wait for this to be underneath us and drop onto it. Ooh, okay, we made it. Is that a kitty cat face? That was a kitty cat face made out of gems that we got. Fair enough. So you have to ask yourself, that big pile of gems up top, is that something that we missed, or is that an exit from another spot that we'll come to later? Sometimes it's tricky to tell, and the game has a lot of points of no return, so a lot of times if you miss a secret like that, your only recourse is to replay the level from the beginning. I wouldn't say any single level is so difficult that you need to replay it more than maybe 2 or 3 times before you learn the layout well enough to get all the stuff, though. But they're long, and it's tricky to keep them all in your memory at once. This is a big, big change from the 2D Giana Sisters, where levels are really short. Like, really short. I kind of feel like you can break one of those walls over there to the left, but maybe not. And when I say Giana Sisters 2D, there's actually 2 different games, because there's the original Giana Sisters, which they remade. But when they remade it, they added a bunch of new levels to it. That's an exit. I can't get back in there now. Unless I go down and around. Which I suppose is possible. So yeah, if you buy Giana Sisters 2D, you're getting all the old school levels, and you're getting a bunch of new levels too. So the old school levels are all really short, but the newer versions that they put in the game, the newer levels that they added, some of those can get kind of long. Aha! Okay, so I gotta know where all these guys are going. Oh, that wasn't fair. That was a cheap hit, Giana Sisters. When your screen's filled up with these spiky skull guys, it can be different to know which ones are going which directions, you know? Do I go in there and try to get that heart? I mean, you know I do, right? You know I go in there. In there! Oh, no! Listen, I was just trying to follow the rules, okay? Always trade your life for a couple of gems. I'm not going to let it defeat me. I'm going back in there. I don't even care. We're going back in. This time we're not going to use up our hit too early. We got the bubble shield. We're going to put it to use. This is one of those games where when I'm doing like video work or something, when I'm doing a lot of work in the house, I will put this game's soundtrack on just to listen to it. I'll just throw on a YouTube playlist, you know? I like it that much. I'm going to get that heart. All the gems that make up that heart. Because I do love gems. Didn't need the hit that time. Too good at this game, you guys. Let's get in the middle of this Venn diagram of gems here. So you can see the trials you have to go through to get all of the gems in the levels. To get enough gems to get those stars is not a trivial thing. It's not like coins in Mario. They're a a much different gameplay use than the gems in Mario. So I am glad that they came back and made Twisted Dreams. It kind of gave the Giana Sisters some new life. Because I was a fan of the original game. I really was. Way back in the day. My father had an Amiga, and... Ooh, we're gonna die if we go any higher. Okay, no, this is fine. We gotta go over there because they gems. But we do not want to go up there while the water is receding. In fact, my dad is the only person I knew who owned an Amiga, so I played a bunch of Amiga games like, like Lemmings and Giana Sisters and a bunch of other stuff that is kind of obscure that most people would not have heard of if they grew up with the Nintendo or the Sega or what have you. So I'm kind of glad that I had exposure to those kind of games as a kid. Although I didn't have, as a kid, I didn't have any real way to play like DOS games or early PC games. That was not on the agenda, unfortunately. That's another exit there. Oh, you know what? I think we can go up top, though. Yeah, we can go up there. Okay, so we wait for the water to go back up. We'll go up and come down. And it'll be wonderful. No, get up! Ugh. Why is jumping out of water so difficult? I don't know. But I remember playing this game as a kid, Giana Sisters, the original Giana Sisters, and the first thought is, oh, it's just Super Mario Brothers except bad. But very quickly the game diverges from being just Super Mario Brothers. There we go. Okay, so now we go up. No, now we have to dash up through here is what we do. This is a long tunnel, yo. My goodness. See, now I'm second guessing myself. Like, is this the way I was supposed to go to get the secret, or... Yeah, this is a secret area up here. Cool. Is there, like, a way to break into this wall, maybe? No? I see we can break down through the bricks here. And it looks like we have to. Looks like we don't have a choice. Fair enough. But you saw we passed a secret area that I don't know how to get into from here. Let's take another look. Shoutouts to Eurixia for sponsoring this video, and to everybody who makes my channel possible by supporting me on Patreon.